A legend is passed down among the adventurers of this world. Once every few decades, in any of these infinite mazes, a black hole to another world opens. Those who enter the black hole and survive are said to be awarded with immense wealth and superhuman strength. The panel shows various maze entrances, a world where many mazes await adventurers. This appears to be a wide shot of a hallway, likely within a maze. Inside the Backlid maze, 38th floor, boss room. Adventurer Bod, the man-eating bear, tells Likan that was fast. Bod adds that, as expected of Likan, his coordination was perfect. Likan replies that if he has an opening, the rest is easy. Likan uses life sensor and says wait. Bod laughs and says he will do those sorts of things for him, while asking if it is really dead. Bod points and asks, then what's that? Likan asks no abnormality, and then looks at the object with a blank expression, while Bod looks at him. Bod looks at his own head, exclaiming, oh! Both characters ask, the black hole! Bod asks what Likan will do, noting that nobody knows what will happen if they enter the black hole. Likan replies that even with his powers, it is hazy, so he cannot see anything beyond the hole, adding that it is the first time this has happened. Likan says, I'll go. Backlid. Likan and Bod walk into the darkness together. They declare they are both true adventurers and express no hesitation. They begin falling through the darkness. Likan exclaims, oh, we are falling? And adds, this is? Before grunting in pain. Likan lands in a field of tall, sharp-looking plants. He struggles, grunting, and appears dazed while looking around. Likan calls out to Bod, asking if he is all right. He then wonders to himself how long he has been asleep, noting that he usually wakes up at the slightest noise. Likan observes his surroundings and remarks that he has traveled to many places but has never seen this type of vegetation. He notes that the black hole they were supposed to pass through cannot be found. Likan is confused and thinks it is strange. He notes that his life sensor usually allows him to see animals clearly, but the response is too weak. Likan thinks they might be in a different world. He explains that his life sensor usually detects animals as green dots and humans as red dots, but here he only sees a very weak green response and no red. Likan notes his reception range is 1,000 feet. He remarks that his reception is starting to increase slightly. Likan detects a blue signature. He decides he must ensure his own safety first before worrying about Bod. Likan realizes the blue signature is not a normal being. He identifies it as a magical beast, depicted as a creature with a skull-like head and sharp teeth. A man holds a sword in his right hand. He thinks to himself that he can use the storage ability and that the items inside are fine. The man sheathes his sword into the storage space. The man looks at a large magical beast and prepares to use magical power absorption. The man thinks to himself that this magical beast is a species he has never seen before, but he should be able to absorb its reaction. The beast moves toward the man. The man wonders if it thinks he is prey. Something is flying through the air toward the man. The man crouches by a stream, thinking he needs food and water first. The man stands and walks away, thinking, now then. The man clenches his fist, thinking he can steal magic with magical power absorption, just like in his world. A silhouette of a creature shows that magical beasts have magic stones in their bodies, positioned symmetrically to their hearts. The man stands in tall grass, thinking that he will test his powers to see how far he can go, though he does not know what he can acquire in this world. The man stands with his fist clenched, thinking that he can fight even in this world. The man pauses, having heard a girl scream, and asks, where? The man looks out over the landscape, thinking that the voice was emitted with magic and that there are no humans within range of his life sensor. The man thinks he needs information, as he has had no contact with people in this world yet. The man sees two dots representing humans on his sensor and realizes they are further away than he thought. A man watches as he observes that one demon's movements have stopped. He notes that while one demon was shaken off, another one is still following. The man, peering from behind plants, looks confused and wonders what is happening. He observes a horse and a carriage, thinking that people must be inside.